Craig, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find a pre-workout to take, but I just really can't be dealing with this aggro of mixing it all up today.
Oh, can you stop clowning around? I've got one here. Clown pre-workout.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to another one with us, the Review Bros. The name's Craig.
Aaron.
And we're here today to bring you something a little bit different. Tell them.
Tell them good. We've got an RTD, and for those of you new to pre-workouts in the realm of it, it means ready to drink. It's clown pre-workout by the guys at Circus Supplements. And we're going to go through those usuals today.
Taste, price, label and effects all coming at you. Is it going to be worth you purchasing?
There's a couple of things we've got to hope with a ready to drink. We've got to hope it tastes beautiful. We know it's probably going to be more expensive than an average pre-workout. It's very convenient, but you know the drill. We're 100% honest in these reviews as to whether you should pick it up or not. We put out 3 honest reviews per week, and all we ask in return is please like the video. Drop any thoughts you have down in the comments below, and of course, subscribe to help yourselves out, to help us out, to help you out, to help us out. Let's get into this one.
Let's see if it's clowning us around.
So, we're into the first segment of these reviews, probably the least important. But with that being said, when you concern a different type of pre-workout like this, the taste actually probably is more important. Not necessarily the most important, but talking generally guys, you expect ready to drinks to taste really good as part of their convenience efforts. Absolutely. And the fact that generally speaking as well, they can't put as much in their formulas. This one comes in 2 different flavours. It comes in blue raspberry. But the one we've got for the sake of today's review is strawberry and lime. You might get some zoom action in, who knows.
And it is sugar-free as well, which also helps, right?
You also expect 100% mixability, and although, again, it probably won't focus in, there's absolutely nothing on the bottom, so mixability is very good. Let's do it then, Craig. Is there any fizz to it? I don't know. A little bit, very, very mild. In fact, that might just have been the gases.
Smells good, little bit of froth action at the top. Let's see how it goes down.
Cheers, guys.
I think that's quite nice.
That is nice. Very sweet.
Yeah.
It is nice. It's a bit of dryness to it.
A little bit on
a
the
little bit.
And if you want to enjoy it to maximum capacity, stick it in your fridge or freezer.
Yeah, cool it down. Cool it down. I like it. I'm not a mega strawberry and lime fan. I keep thinking of Copperberg.
Oh yeah.
From the UK anyway, strawberry and lime. I don't really like that one to be honest. But this is actually nice. I'd say it's nicer than that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't disappoint. It's nicer than your typical powdered pre-workout, especially as you're not a big fan of the flavour.
Yeah, it does that. It does have a slightly dry edge to it. It's not sour. It is very sweet. I like it.
Yeah.
There's no fizz to it. No carbonation.
There's 43 calories in it.
Ooh.
Might be a game changer. Might be a deal breaker.
Next to no sugars though. Look, per bottle 0.03. Anyway, we're going that to the label, wouldn't we? I've got a score in mind.
Yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1, 9.
8 out of 10. Oh, we'll go in the middle, 8.5.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's good. It's nice. It is nice. Yeah. Not much more can be said, can it? It's nice.
Good start, eh?
Yeah, let's get into the price of it.
Okay, price time, an important factor when it concerns RTDs because you're going to be paying for that convenience most of the time. You can pick up a pack of 12 for 24 quid, there we go.
Yeah, off of the official Circus Supplements website. I'm going to chuck the link down in the description below. Like Craig says, you're paying for the convenience. bearing in mind that 12 for 24 is the cheapest way you can get it. You get 12 of the same flavour. However, they're looking at launching 6 of them in 3 of each different flavour. There's obviously the 2 flavours, so you get a mixture. I guess that'll be more though. That'll probably be like 6 for like 15, 16 quid. I'm guessing. These primarily, however, because not too many people, I imagine, would purchase crates into their own homes. It's more for gym vending machines, behind counters, you know, sellables at the front desk that people haven't got their pre-workout with them. It's just a convenience thing, isn't it? The recommended retail price is £2.50 per bottle. Although I reckon some gyms might even push that up to £3 a bottle, and then we're looking up pricey. In the cheapest format, that 12 cans, 12 bottles of it for 24 quid at £2 a go, would actually land at a 3.5 out of 10 on our pricing scale. So it is still considerably more expensive than your average pre-workout. If you wait till the end of the effects, we'll give a quick summary as to the strengths and disadvantages to this. Let's get into the label.
Okay, it's label time, guys. How much are we going to be getting in this ready-to-drink formula?
Well, we're going to find out for you guys right now. It is 330 millilitres per bottle. If it's of interest to anyone, it's sugar-free, there are sweeteners in it, and apparently it's suitable for vegans.
How about that then? So first up, we've got citrulline malate. It does actually say it's 2-to-1 ratio in the ingredients list, 6 grams.
Which is a good dose, I've got to say, especially when you consider it's a ready-to-drink as well. So you're going to be getting around 4 grams of pure citrulline for nitric oxide production, blood flow, and of course, ultimately, the pump in the gym.
Very nice. Beta-alanine, 3.2.
Again, the clinical dose, good, love it, love to see it. In there for the tingly, itchy feeling, of course, as the pre-workout kicks in. And once you've built it up in the system, it will help you with endurance.
Lovely. Taurine, a gram.
Good hydration benefits, athletic performance. It's even been shown to help with natural energy production and mental cognitive benefits.
Lovely. Then we've got caffeine at 300.
Good. Typical dose of a pre-workout by today's standards. 3 cups worth of coffee. Of course, energy and stimulation.
Green tea extract, 20 milligrams.
Which is the only thing in the label that is low dose. You know, we normally see 100 plus, maybe 200 plus. It's not necessarily a super fun ingredient when you concern pre-workouts anyway. It's in there for antioxidant benefits, anti-inflammatory benefits, blood flow health, heart health, general bodily function. And at that dose, I'd say it probably wouldn't do all too much. Now, what we've said about the label is, don't get us wrong. If this was a powdered pre-workout sent down to us, we probably would laugh at it. It's very, very, very basic. But at least what they have put in there, besides the green tea, is well dosed, which is very rare to see in ready to drinks. You are getting, of course, energy. You're getting pump. You might get a little bit of something from beta-alanine and taurine in terms of some focus benefits.
Yeah, they're ticking the basic boxes, haven't they? Like, if you was to choose one stim, one pump ingredient, and one endurance ingredient, I guess you could argue most people would go with the things they've used. So.
With the beta-alanine for that sense of strength, shall we say. All in all, it's really hard to say whether it's a good label because, as I mentioned, for a ready-to-drink, yeah. For a powder formula, no way. So it really comes down to that. And as I mentioned, state of the end of the effects section, we'll get into strengths, cons of the product. We are there, guys, into the effects of something a little bit different. It's the ready-to-drink pre-workout by the guys at Circus Supplements. It's Clown pre-workout. And what can it do for you? What did it do for us? What are the benefits of it? What are the potential benefits? What are the cons to it, if there are any? Starting off at the beginning, beta-alanine. If it's in your pre-workout, it's normally going to be the thing you feel first. The itchy, tingle feeling, as most of you know it as, or technical term, paresthesia.
Yeah, and it's no different here. It comes in strong, which was what we was hoping, you know, because this is more of a basic formula. It's relying on the things such as the beta, the caffeine to come into a nice level. And because it's in a concentrated RTD form, we feel like it does come in very quickly. I'm talking 5 to 10 minutes. You feel the caffeine hit, you feel the beta tingles, and they last for a good sort of 20 minutes, don't they?
Yeah, the beta tingles were good. Despite the fact there's no digestive aid, it does come in real nice from the beta tingle. And that's going to give people that sense of urgency, and whether that be from the placebo effect, then so be it. Do not forget that obviously once you've had it for a long enough period of time, it's going to help with endurance. You're not going to notice it specifically in the training session at hand. And like Craig said, the caffeine comes into, as you'd expect, a 300 milligram level, which is okay. It's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like downing a freaking energy drink all in 30 seconds. So, you know, you guys know what a Bang energy drink, you know, those sorts of level of caffeine energy drinks. Just imagine you're walloping all of those in one hit. You're going to feel energy.
Very dependent on your caffeine sensitivity or tolerance, and obviously how often you've been taking pre-workouts. So let me just give you an example. If you're a beginner, haven't touched a pre-workout before, and you take this, it's going to hit you like a train. If you take pre-workouts regularly, it's going to feel okay. If you take pre-workouts all the time and you're a stim junkie, you're not going to feel it.
Yeah, and that's basically, that is the nutshell of it, isn't it?
That's the energy, guys. It does wean off, you know, for us at the very least, halfway to 3/4 of the way through the training session, and it takes your own mental ability to keep you going.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, it's perfect for those shorter gym days, you know, your shoulder days, your arm days, even your chest days. It does struggle quite obviously on those long, grueling back leg days, but that's what, like Aaron says, you use your own focus to push through.
And where it doesn't necessarily take you up super high, and where it's a smooth daily driver, it doesn't leave you with a crash either, because with all things that go up, they must come down. This doesn't really take you up too far, so therefore there's not too far to come down, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, so it is ticking boxes to basic degrees. You know, we've got the label there. It comes together as you'd expect.
Pumps?
Yeah, it's enough to get you the blood moving, and then it's down to you to generate your own pumps from there on out. It's giving you the basics. Give him the John Wick reference.
Yeah, it's giving John Wick the pistol, right? He needs a pistol to get the job done. He doesn't need a machine gun or a rocket launcher to get stuff done. That being said, I actually want to digress a little bit, if that's all right.
Go on.
Pumps, again, I'd use the word okay. Focus, they don't get anything for focus. It's probably down to the caffeine that gives you that slight mental edge. Nothing in there for focus. So all in all, for an RTD, I would say it's a good RTD. Not a great RTD, not an excellent RTD, not a bad RTD, in the very same realm, guys. I will say this for it. You are paying for the convenience of it. You're not paying for the label of it. Don't get me wrong, I do estimate that it probably costs this company more to produce it than a powder formulation. Therefore, they have to ultimately pass that cost on to the consumer. Kind of like a ready meal. You know, you pay a little bit more for a ready meal than if you was to buy the ingredients separately.
Exactly.
As an example again. Now, going back to that John Wick reference of the pistol, they are charging machine gun rates for that pistol, aren't they?
But you're in a pickle, you need a weapon, and sometimes if you can get the job done with a pistol and you're skilled enough, you can do it.
Yeah, it's all right, guys. It's just all right. That is us comparing it against powder formulations. That is important. Now, where we often use these references to avoid it, shortlist it, or buy it.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
This one actually falls into a couple of different realms, doesn't it?
It does, depending on your personal circumstances. So obviously, it's a buy-it scenario if you need that convenience factor. You've forgotten your pre-workout, you're in a bit of a pickle, you're at your gym, this is one of your only options, and you need a quick hit, boom. But who should avoid it?
People who have the time and they can buy in the products into your home. I'm being honest, guys. This is what the channel's about. I'm being honest. If you have the time to go out and buy a case of 12 and actually, you know, sit at home and prep your, well, I say prep, drink one of these at home and then go down the gym, you are a lot better off buying a powder formulation.
Exactly, and what we've said is, if you do want this sort of thing, you know, pick up a pack of 12, have a couple in your gym bag, couple in your boot, couple at home, so that if you are caught on the back foot and you don't have your powder pre-workout with you and you really just need a quick hit, you've got it there conveniently for you.
Yeah, there is also the element of people who are new to this world of pre-workouts. The placebo effect will make them think it's strong. They'll nick this and they'll be like, it'll be for them, they'll be telling all their friends about how crazy strong it is. Well, no,
Yeah.
that is unfortunately where they're either very caffeine sensitive, but more likely the placebo effect of the beta-alanine
and even the marketing, clown.
And the
It's
marketing. It's aggressive clown on the front there. So, yeah, guys, if you're in a gym, you've got no pre-workout, you see it on the shelf, then it's worth getting. If you're buying it in home and you've got all the time that it would need to take a powder formulation, then it's an avoid it. It really is that.
Don't choose it over a powder pre-workout, because obviously for that price point you can get a fully fleshed out powder.
At a 3.5 out of 10, bearing in mind that's the cheapest end of what you can get your hands on it for, you can buy an all-singing, all-dancing powder pre-workout, can't you?
Absolutely, but we do give this one its dues. It got the job done. It's the bread and butter. It just depends on your circumstances as to whether it's going to suit you or not.
And obviously another strength we have to put forward to you guys that might not necessarily cross your mind instantly is if you're at the gym and you spot it, and you buy it, okay, it's a bit more expensive, but you're not committing to it. And what do I mean by that? You're buying it as a one-off. You might be spending £2.50, £3 on it, but you're not having to invest in a tub of pre-workout, £30, just to find out that you might not like that pre-workout as well. That's always a risk. So a strength of it is it's a disposable product, a one-use only product. You're not investing in it. So it's always something to bear in mind with those sort of things. That's why you know, pre-workouts on gym counters do so well, because they're ad hoc. And £3, albeit if you was to do £3 every day, is a lot for pre-workout. As a one-off, it's not, is it? You're not investing. So.
Yeah, you're essentially sampling it, aren't you? And you've got that ability to try a different pre-workout each day. Like Aaron said, you're not committing that full price point. So.
Absolutely. I don't think much more can be said about it, can it?
No, other than it come together as we expected. You know, the beta-alanine coming strong, which is always good for us, especially with these more basic formulas. So, yeah, it was a good product,
yeah.
as it is.
As it is. That's us being giving you the facts straight as we always do. Appreciate the guys at Circus Supplements for sending it on down. Obviously, guys, appreciate you watching at home. As always,
Stay
stimmed if you're in a pickle.
Pennywise style.